Hi Aries, this is your twin flame reading for the second week of January. So let me cleanse the space, the energy, so that we have a really good positive reading. And let's begin. I hope you've had a good new year so far. So let's start. Okay, messages for Aries, please. Okay, right off the bat, Six of Wands, Victory, Hermit. Okay, it sounds already like a very promising reading. I'll just get a few more cards before I start reading deeper into it. Your energy coming in strong, King of Wands. Three of Wands. Also, Aries, I've attached the readings for Aries from the latest to the older posts below in the description box. So you can, if you wish, if you're interested, check out previous readings and see if there are any messages from that resonate. Okay, so let's see. Okay, this one. I'm really picking up on very strong masculine energy. So we have the Knight of Swords and the Chariot. So Temperance. Okay, so Aries, I see that you will be victorious in a situation. It could involve a Virgo. Now this could be your energy, Aries. So King of Wands would be a fire sign. So it could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I see Sagittarius energy coming up here with Temperance as well. But it could be speaking to your energy or your twin flames energy. I feel like someone could be you, was taking some time to themselves to heal, to reflect with the Hermit card. They went through a period of solitude. And this very healing time has brought about a victory, because that makes this person attract exactly what they want. And it could possibly be a King of Wands. Someone who will take action, someone who knows what they want. It's also very Aries energy if you think about it, isn't it? Very secure in the sense of self. Three of Wands, someone is thinking about the future. That could have been a pause. Okay, so with the Hermit and the Three of Wands, I see that there could have been a pause in possibly communication, simply because this person needed to really figure out themselves, so that they don't bring in any unhealthy patterns or trauma into this connection. But this person who has been, maybe disconnected from you for a while, with the Knight of Swords, I see that they're going to come rushing in and communicating with you really soon. And with the Chariot, I see that this is certainly going to happen. Okay? Things are going to move forward, Aries. Please do check out the previous reading and see if this correlates to that. Having said that, whatever readings I have posted, they will speak to you at the time that you need them the most. Okay, so you can go ahead and revisit certain readings, because they might give you a deeper understanding of yourself or the situation. And all of those links are below in the description box. Yeah, I see that someone's coming in because they have now learned patience. They have learned to balance themselves, balance their energy with the Temperance card. I see that this is a really good match, to be honest. I feel like this person has really worked on themselves. Okay. Could also be a younger air sign with the Knight of Swords. So it could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. With the Chariot, could be a Cancerian. But yeah, that's victory in the situation. So something that might have been, you know, on hold for a bit, it's going to move forward. That's basically the gist of the message here. What other messages do we have for Aries? Okay, Aries, you might be focusing very much on your work, your studies. Eight of Pentacles. Excuse me. I don't know why my throat suddenly felt dry. It was so weird. I feel like almost someone is afraid to talk. They can't get the words out. And so they're like I'm sorry. I wasn't coughing the whole day. And now suddenly after this card came up, I'm starting to cough and I feel like my throat is drying out. Someone is nervous. Someone is nervous about approaching you. Because, you know, like how this Page of Wands is looking at the wand. You see a lot of wand energy. There's a lot of passion here, Aries. Could be a younger fire sign. But someone looks up to you. That's what I'm getting. I'm picking up on more than one energy here of a person who wants to approach you. This could be someone who's younger fire sign possibly. They could come across as being a bit rash. But they're fun to hang out with. They're spontaneous. And they admire you. Alright? And they certainly feel very passionately towards you. It could be someone from your workplace. But I see this person is quite dedicated and quite... They might work with their hands. Okay. Hierophant. For some of you, I wonder if your King of Wands energy was someone you knew when you were younger. And they've grown since then. They've matured over time. They've done the work. They've always held you in high esteem. And they've grown from the Page of Wands energy to a King of Wands energy. They've been reflecting and that helped them grow. And with the Hierophant, I see that they are ready for commitment. They are ready to take this connection to a higher level. So in the past, if they have been a little unsure, uncertain, they will now approach you and say, you know, let's get together, let's be committed, let's get married, let's get engaged. It's something to there being a seriousness about the connection. Someone has done a lot of work. Your twin flame has done a lot of work on themselves, and they are visioning about the future. They're thinking about the future. They might want to move to another country with you. You know, that could be it. Or they may have been in another country and want to come back to you. Or it could be simply them just planning for the future and wanting you in that future. Okay, so let's see any other messages for Aries at this time, please. Aries, I just feel like this reading compared to last week's, if I remember correctly, is even a lot more positive, right? And it shows me that you've been doing the work and you've been cutting off negative patterns. And because you've done that, because you've done the work, you know, with the Eight of Pentacles, I see that things are moving beautifully in your love life. That's beautiful, Aries. Okay, yeah. King of Pentacles energy. You are going to get someone who is very grounded, stable, knows what they want. You know, like I said, the Hermit came out. So King of Pentacles could be the Virgo energy, Taurus, or Capricorn energy. But basically someone who's very earthy, very grounded, they know what they want, and they don't keep changing. They don't change their minds very often. Okay, they are quite sure about certain things when they decide on it, you know, which is such a good thing. Yeah, and I think for a while they might have disconnected because they were trying to make a decision. They weren't sure. This was something that was holding them back in the past, and it could have been holding you back as well, Aries. You might have not been sure about who to choose. You may have been going back to a person who was, you know, not really committing. Yeah, Three of Swords. You were with someone who was not committing, who was hurting you, and you just kept going back to them. Yeah, and that person caused you sadness. At the bottom of the deck, Three of Cups. I do believe the previous reading had something about a third party situation. Okay. Yeah. It's just completely explaining the situation, I feel. But here with the Six of Pentacles, there's reciprocity with this new person or this new energy that's coming in. And with the Four of Wands, it tells me that it's going to, with an Hierophant, there's going to be commitment, could be reunion, marriage coming in for you, Aries, because you have let go of the past energy. You have to, if it's something positive or something that's healthy or something that just makes you grow in a positive way, but if it was something that was just a cycle of discontent, why would you want to continue that, right? And I think as an Aries, you know for yourself, you have a strong sense of self, actually, Aries, and you know what doesn't serve you, right? I feel like you got tired of that and you just cut that person off. And because you did, you're attracting a far more mature person. Even if the person is younger than you, they would think in a very mature way. So if this, I'm going to take out some twin flame messages from your twin flame. But before that, if this reading does resonate with you, please do press like and subscribe so that I know that I should keep doing this Aries content, and it really helps me to continue to build the channel. So thank you so much. Please do press like, subscribe, share the video with fellow Aries, or if you have a friend who's going through a similar twin flame journey, you might want to share some of the videos, but only if it resonates. Okay, now let's see twin flame messages for Aries. This is such a positive reading. I'm really happy for you, Aries, because the twin flame journey can be so trying sometimes, but I see that there's a turning point for you here. Okay, we need to wait for divine timing. Time is healing our wounds and creating the perfect conditions for our reunion. Now, do you see this? Four of Wands, reunion and divine timing, right? And reunion. I really do see that someone is going to communicate, and very soon reunion is going to come in for you. So that's a beautiful message for you for the second week of January, or whenever you watch this video. Thank you so much for being here, Aries.